If you want to have fun to the nth degree, listen to the Big Fun Show. If you want to have fun, it's the BBC, bringing you the big fun, bringing you the big fun, bringing you the Big Fun Show. Big Fun!
Yes, welcome to the Big Fun Show.
And tonight we've got lots of big fun.
Yeah! It's a goal! It's a goal! If you've ever wondered what big fun sounds like, that's it. My name's Paul Merton.
My name's John Irwin.
And we're your hosts for this evening's A Big Fun. Big Fun!
And we've got lots of fun lined up for you tonight. Sketches, songs and the sound of big fun.
Yeah! It's a goal! It's a goal!
But first, a funeral.
Yes.
Good afternoon. Mrs. Tuborg?
Yes.
We're from Napier's, the funeral directors.
Oh, yes. Please come through to the sitting room.
I believe it's your husband who is the deceased.
Yes, he's in here.
Ah. I see you haven't got the coffin yet.
No, I thought it would be all right to leave him like that.
Yes, but why is he hanging from the lampshade?
He was changing the light bulb when he went.
So how long has he been up there then?
Just the week.
Well, is it safe to go near him?
Well, anything electrical, I don't like to go near it. I thought I'd wait till you arrived.
Well, let's just turn the light switch off, shall we?
Well, that seems to have done the trick.
Thank you very much for doing that. It was terrible having him up there like that. It was almost like a constant reminder that he was dead.
We understand, Mrs. Tuborg. Excuse me, but we couldn't help but notice that your late husband seems to be wearing a false moustache.
Well, we were having a fancy dress party and my husband was going to be Wyatt Earp.
That explains the 10-gallon hat.
It must have been tragic to have it happen just before a party.
Well, we went ahead with the party anyway. That's what he would have wanted. I had to light a fire underneath him and tell everybody he'd come as Joan of Arc.
I imagine it was quite an impressive sight, the flames licking around his cowboy boots.
Oh, yes. I mean, it was all going very well until his deputy sheriff's badge melted and dropped hot globules of metal into the punch bowl.
Now, Mrs. Tuborg, we understand you want your husband to be buried exactly as he is now.
Yes, that's right.
And tell me, is that with or without the horse?
Well, there we had a typical big fun ending to that last sketch. Let's just hear that again.
Horrible, isn't it? But music like that has been played throughout the history of the BBC. Here's an early example of it.
In these troubled times of conflict, this proud island race has faced adversity with fortitude and courage. But we must stand firm against the advancing tide of oppression. We must have faith. In this hour of need.
And to keep you on your toes, we'll be playing another one of those later on in the programme.
So when you hear it, let's have a big cheer because it means you're having big fun.
Big fun!
Also fills out the show a bit more.
And this also means we've done a very bad punchline to a sketch. So on with the show.
Ah, there you are, Jennifer.
You wanted to see me, Father?
Yes, there's something I wanted to tell you. Today's your birthday.
Yes, Father, I know. You bought me a shotgun, remember?
Well, as it is your birthday, I think there's something you should know, something you're entitled to know.
Yes, Father?
Jennifer, you're not adopted.
But I must be. be?
I'm sorry, Jennifer, but that's the truth.
But why haven't you told me before?
It's not easy to explain to somebody that they're your own flesh and blood.
So who was that baby in all those photographs?
That was you, Jennifer.
And all those other children?
They're your brothers and sisters, Jennifer.
And who was that charming little girl in the ringlets that used to sing and dance?
That was Shirley Temple, Jennifer.
And who was the mad professor in the House of Wax?
That was Vincent Price.
This is all so confusing.
Well, look at it this way. It would have been so easy for your mother and me to go down to the orphanage, look at the children there and pick out one that we really wanted. One that we could really care for. But you, Jennifer, you were just a mistake.
Oh, Dad, do you really mean that?
I do.
Oh, I'm so happy. I really don't mind at all.
There's something else I've got to tell you, Jennifer.
Yes, Dad?
I'm not a human being. I'm from outer space.
Dad?
I come from a planet called Alpha Romeo, and I had to come down here 500,000 years ago to look for a job.
But, Dad, you're a dentist.
Yeah, I know, but everyone on Alpha Romeo's got iron teeth. The point is, Jennifer, I've got to go back next week to do my national service, and I'm taking you and Mummy with me.
Oh, Dad, this is so sudden.
Oh, and one other thing, Jennifer. We won't be able to take Blackie with us.
But why, Dad?
He's only a hologram, Jennifer.
Oh, this is really too much. First of all, you tell me I'm not adopted. Then you calmly announce that we've all got to go and live in outer space, at a week's notice, mind you. And then, to top it all, you tell me that poor little Blackie's just a hologram. Well, I've just about had enough. I'm going round to Lucinda's to play records.
Kids, you can't tell them anything these days.
And your name, please?
I don't know.
And your occupation?
Minicab driver.
And your specialist subject?
Pig ignorance from 1972 to the present day.
And your time starts now. What is the capital of Romania?
I haven't got a clue, mate.
Where are the Straits of Magellan?
No idea.
Which Hollywood actor said, movies are like a baboon's...
No good asking me.
What was the name
How
of...
should I know?
In 1870...
I don't know.
Well, you didn't get any of those questions right, which of course means that you have scored a total of 36 points. You know, I've always admired that Magnus Magnusson. I think he's brilliant.
It's a very odd name, isn't it? Magnus Magnusson.
Yeah, it's Icelandic for Robert Robinson.
Hello, we are the Timid Twins.
Yes, hello, we're the Timid Twins.
Hello. I'm Timmy.
And I'm Tony.
And he's Tony.
That's right, Tony Timid.
Tony Timid, and I'm Timmy.
Timmy Timid?
Timmy Timid, hello.
Hello. We are the Timid Twins.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Timmy Timid.
Hello, and I'm Tony Timid.
And now, we're going to be taking a humorous look at the news.
Yes, but before we do that, let's introduce ourselves.
Hello, I'm Timmy.
Hello, and I'm Tony. We're the Timid Twins. Now, yes,
hello.
hello. Now, I better explain. Hello, yes. Explain, first of all, that we're identical twins, aren't we, Timmy?
Hello, I'm Timmy.
Yes, hello, and hello, yes, hello, and we're telepathic. And do you know, Timmy, I know exactly what you're going to say next.
Hello.
That's it!
Oh, this is exciting. I want to go. Let me try on you, Tony. You know, Tony, I know exactly what you're going to say next.
Envelope. Oh, right, OK, that was splendid.
Envelope?
Yes, I better explain why we're here. It's time for a humorous look at the news. Well, nothing particularly humorous has happened this week in the news.
No, but talking of the news, a couple of years ago, there was quite a humorous news item.
Yes, a man had his car stolen, so he had to walk to work, and his name actually turned out to be Mr. Walker.
Hello. And the man who'd taken his car actually turned out to be a Mr. Car Thief.
So much for the news.
Hello, I'm John.
Hello, I'm Timmy, and I'm...
Go away.
And now we are pleased to present Samuel Beckett's latest radio play. By Samuel Beckett. And you can hear that again on next Monday at 8:30 p.m. Billy Whitelaw is currently appearing in Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf at the Young Vic. And now we present our weekly serial.
Ruffles, the gentleman surgeon. As a child prodigy, Ruffles performed his first operation at the age of 6.
Here, come back with my liver, you little shaver.
He flouted the rules by refusing to take his final medical exams.
I refuse to sit this exam, sir. I'm a gentleman, not a surgeon. A gentleman never sits exams.
Ostracized from medical circles, Ruffles practiced his medicine on the wrong side of the law. Working with a rogue anaesthetist called Florence, the two of them soon found themselves on the run from the Royal College of Surgeons.
That was a good night's work, Florence.
What have we got?
A shin bone, a thyroid and an esophagus. Now, let us donate them to the poor people of London town who cannot afford expensive medical bills.
Quick, Ruffles, they're after us.
This week's story, The Pembleton Rib. It is a crisp autumn evening in Victorian London. Lord Pembleton, noted luminary of London's social scene, is entertaining at home.
Gentlemen, you all have enough to drink? Gentlemen, a toast to the lower classes. May they earn their rightful place in society. At the bottom.
Tell me, Pembleton, I understand you recently had problems with your household stuff.
No problem. I just dismissed a lot of them. I found a book in one of their rooms.
Good Lord.
Yes, they were learning to read without my permission. Care for more wine?
This chap Pembleton seems to think very highly of himself, Ruffles.
With good reason, Florence. You must have heard of the Pembleton Rib.
The Pembleton Rib? I don't believe I know that story.
All the men in the Pembleton family are born with an extra rib.
Good Lord, Ruffles.
Without that rib, you cannot be a true Pembleton.
And the present Lord Pembleton?
Oh, he has the Pembleton rib, all right. And by God, he never lets you forget it. He flaunts that rib at every opportunity. Without it, of course, he'd just be a vulgar little man.
Go on, man! Count them!
Very well. 11, 12, 13. All right, so you've got an extra rib. What does that prove?
It proves that I'm a Pembleton. You're just a hanger-on.
Later that night, as a silence descends upon the household, Ruffles and Florence go to work.
Florence, Pembleton's room is at the top of these stairs. And watch out for that creaking step.
Righto, Ruffles.
Oh, and be careful not to slip. Someone spread butter all over the banisters.
This fellow Pembleton takes his pleasures in strange ways.
And make sure you don't bump into that tin bar full of ball bearings that's balanced on that statue to your left. You great oaf.
Well, it's hardly my fault. I can't see anything in this light.
Then perhaps you can see this.
Ooh! Right, you've asked for this. Take this, you bounder. Oh,
Take one of these.
After a frank exchange of ideas, Ruffles and Florence find themselves inside Lord Pembleton's bedroom.
Luckily, nobody heard us fighting.
I'm not talking to you.
Just give him the anaesthetic.
Oh, very well. There. He's out cold.
Good work. Now hand me the rib cutter. Ah, we have it at last, Florence. The Pembleton Rib.
All right, Ruffles, drop that rib. I'm Sir Charles Warren, head of the Royal College of Surgeons, and I'm personally going to teach you a lesson you won't forget.
And who are all those people?
Medical students. They're just here to watch.
And next week, you can hear the second part of Ruffles and the Pembleton Rib.
Where's the place where the shops are terrific, where the traffic lights shine and the roads are quite wide? Where's the place which is never soporific, where you only feel down if a loved one has died? Where's the place where the women all are female, where the men drink beer and put shelves up at night, where the plants have seeds, where the dogs have leads, where the lost always want to be found? Praise the Lord, it's great to be Swindon bound. Where's the place where a club is sometimes open, where the people tell jokes and their pets never cry? Where's the place where the hills are always sloping, where the young have sex and the elderly die? Where's the place where the buses are impressive, where arson can really set things alight, where green means go, where the children grow, where the roundabouts are usually round? Praise the Lord, it's great to be Swindon bound. Swindon bound. Swindon, I wish I was there again. Swindon, without you I'm there, my friend. Some folk may find cause to doubt you, but what would Wiltshire be without you? Doesn't bear thinking about, does it? Where's the place which has buildings all around you, where the steps go up but can also go down? Where's the place where the tarmac will astound you, where the fields are green and the soil is dark brown? Where's the place where today precedes tomorrow, where the kids are cute and the clergy polite, where the M4 goes, where the water flows, where the traffic wardens simply abound? Praise the Lord, it's great to be Swindon bound. Where the soap is clean, where the meat is lean, where the one-way system's basically sound. Praise the Lord, it's great to be Swindon. Praise the Lord, it's great to be Swindon. Praise the Lord, it's great to be Swindon bound. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you. That was taken from my LP, Tony Hawk's Songs of Wiltshire. I think your enthusiastic response to it more than highlights what a sadly neglected county this has been by the songwriters of the world. So I'd like to move on now with another cut from the LP. It's the story of a young schizophrenic, David and Simon, who leaves the small town of North Titherington and heads for the bright lights of Monkton Deverill. It's entitled, I Know My Life is Futile, but I've got a split personality, so you're half the man I am. It goes something like this. Well, actually, it goes exactly like this. Right, okay, here we go. I know my life is futile, but Monkton Deverill...
That was Tony Hawk's on the piano.
We thought Tony might possibly interfere with the big fun.
Big fun!
So we shot him in the head. You can't afford to take risks in this business.
Over the past few years, the Arts Council of Great Britain have noticed that productions of Shakespeare's plays have become very much an elitist entertainment. In order to rectify this, and to patronise the working classes, the Arts Council of Great Britain have adapted a number of the Bard's works to make them more accessible to people who normally watch quiz shows. So now we proudly present Shakespeare for Riffraff.
Now is the winter of our discontent.
All the threes are 33.
Made glorious summer by this son of York.
2 fat ladies, 88.
And all the clouds had lowered upon our house.
House called, eyes down for the next soliloquy.
Never mind, Chalky. Remember what Kitchener said? It'll all be over by Christmas. We won't be stuck in these trenches much longer.
I don't know if I can take much more of this. Oh, that's better. Yeah, Nobby, you heard anything about this new officer they're sending through, this Captain Quarry?
Captain Quarry? Well, I never thought I'd hear that name again in all me puff. Stone Quarry, we used to call him.
Ring a bell, does it?
You must be joking. Mad Stone Quarry, we used to call him in the old days. I remember we were up at the front, when suddenly Taffy Evans pipes up in his thick Welsh brogue. Here, Captain. I've only gone and left me mess tin back in Blighty. So, Captain Raving Mad Stone Quarry goes, "Oh, get it." He's gone 7 months, and he comes back and he says to Taffy, "Where did you say you left it?"
Oh, that's what I call leadership. What was that?
Look lively, you two. The new CO's just arrived.
What was that explosion, Smudger?
We've had to widen the trench so he can get his car in.
Blimey, it's a Mercedes.
Well, trust old Captain Stark Staring Raving Mad Stone Quarry to pull a stunt like this. 3 cheers for Captain Quarry. Hip hip. Hooray! Hip hip. Hooray! Hip hip. Hooray!
Good evening, men. If you'll pardon the expression.
Corporal Nobby Clark, sir, 3rd Battalion. All the men are present and correct.
Well, let's not take a vote on that.
Permit me to introduce the men to you, sir.
If we must.
This is Private Johnson, sir. Raw recruit, keen as mustard.
So how are you finding life on Costa del Trench?
I've got a complaint, sir. I've been here 3 days and I still haven't gone over the top. Let me at him, sir. I simply must go over the top.
I think you've gone over the top already.
Please, sir.
Oh, very well. If you must, off you go. Don't let us stand in your way.
What, on my own, sir?
You heard the officer. That's an order.
Well, cheery bye then.
Thank you, sir.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, which gives you plenty of scope. Oh, and Johnson.
Yes, sir.
Be good.
Yes, sir.
And if you can't be good, be careful. And if you can't be careful, buy a pram. Oh dear, and what's your name?
Private Billy Pudding, sir.
And who does your hair for you, Pudding? Is it the council? If you'll excuse me, it has been a long day, and I simply must lay down in a darkened room and take the weight off my slingbacks.
Excuse me, sir, the men have been feeling a bit low. Perhaps a few carefully chosen words might lift their morale.
Oh, very well. Now, men, listen to me. I realise that life hasn't been easy for you, and I understand that Nobby's incontinence trousers have sprung a leak. But you must learn to smile in the face of adversity, despite the fact that we're totally surrounded and outnumbered 50-1. I want you men to go over the top, positively beaming. We are British, and we have standards. Now, the Huns will be dressed in their usual drab grey uniforms that wouldn't last 5 minutes in the King's Road. We, or rather you, because I'm stopping here, you will look a picture in your avocado green twin sets. Apart from Nobby, of course. When you get out there, some of you may have some difficulty in ordering a meal. So, if you don't understand the language, then I suggest you settle for the set menu, which may well turn out to be a sausage. It's best to avoid tipping. After all, I mean, they are the enemy. Now, are there any questions?
Yes, sir. When exactly are we going to go over the top?
Oh, well, there's no time like the present, is there, Pudding? So off you go. No mincing, and the last one back can bring me my breakfast on a tray.
All right, men, you heard the captain. Remember, we're not just smiling for ourselves, we're also smiling for Captain Quarry and the Empire.
Table for 2, please.
Keep smiling, lads, you can tell they're annoyed.
Look at them silly uniforms. Captain Quarry was wrong.
Hello? No, I'm sorry. I'm afraid they're all out at the moment. Can I take a message? Oh, while I've got you on the line, could I place an order, please, for some new troops? And could you throw in a lorry load of Welshmen? They sing so nicely and they're all smiles. When you're smiling, When you're smiling, the whole world smiles.
You're no good, shiftless, incompetent little excuse for a workman. Can you give me one good reason why I shouldn't give you the sack instantly?
I don't work here.
Hello, we are the timid
Yes,
twins.
hello. Very popular too,
Yes, I think so.
Hello. It's great in showbiz, isn't it?
Yes.
Hello. You heard from us earlier, didn't you? Yes,
hello.
And now we're going to be taking a humorous look at shopping.
Shopping, hello.
Yes, hello. Do you know I was in a supermarket the other day?
Shopping?
Yes, shopping. And I bought all my shopping and I got to the checkout desk and I'd forgotten to bring a shopping bag.
Oh, dear.
Well, they said I could buy a plastic shopping bag off them for 4p, which I thought was a bargain, so I put all my shopping back on the shelves and bought lots of shopping bags instead.
Gosh, what a carry-on.
Yes. Have you ever been to a supermarket, Timmy?
Yes, I have, actually.
Did anything humorous happen to you there?
Yes, shopping.
Oh.
And I noticed that if you bought over £10 worth of shopping, you got a free shopping bag for your shopping.
What a good deal. Did you buy extra shopping then?
Yes, I bought lots of shopping. But after the checkout girl had added up all my shopping on the machine,
Yes.
the bill came to £9.98. Just 2p short of the free shopping bag.
Oh, but if you'd bought another shopping bag, that would have brought the total for the shopping to £10.02, and you would have been entitled to a free shopping bag.
But what would I put in it?
Gosh, isn't life difficult? There you have it, a humorous look at shopping. Hello.
Is anyone sitting here?
No, help yourself.
I need a pint after a day like I've had.
Yeah, same here. I've been run off my feet all day. I sell photocopiers. The market isn't what it was.
Yeah, I know. I'm in the same line of business myself.
Oh, what do you do?
I'm a hangman.
Hangman? That sounds interesting. You don't meet many of those these days.
Well, not a lot of people want to do it, really. The hours are unsociable. Money's all based on commission. There's no overtime.
Sounds terrible.
Oh, I love it. On a good day, there's no stopping me. I'll hang anyone. Wardens, chaplains, social workers, anyone I don't like the look of, really.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I hung a bloke's wife once. You should have seen the look on his face. Still, he saw the funny side of it.
What? What funny side?
He was coming out the next week.
Surely they abolished hanging years ago.
Well, no one told me. At least I haven't had anything on paper. As long as they keep putting them inside, I'll keep hanging them.
Are you seriously telling me that you enjoy hanging people?
Well, bits of it I don't like. Sometimes when I've hung someone, they keep twitching and moving. I had one bloke went back to his cell and read the Daily Mirror for half an hour. The other thing I don't like is all the bureaucracy. Look at all this lot here.
What are all these?
Last-minute reprieves. I'm 6 months behind with me paperwork.
That was the Big Fun Show, written and presented by me, Paul Merton.
And me, John Irwin.
Also starring Josie Lawrence, Neil Mullarkey and Tony Hawks, and featuring Julian Clary as Mad Dog Captain Quarry.
The music was by Tony Hawks. Additional material by the cast, Steve Edgar, Ian McPherson, Jeremy Hardy and Paul Jackson.
And the show was produced by David Tyler.